I honestly have never struggled to get through a movie as much as I have with this one. Holy Christ, is this movie boring. Hey guys, welcome to Happywax TV. So tonight we're talking about a movie called The Human Zoo. And I'll tell you, I don't even know where to start with this movie, okay? Like, I don't know, when they were writing this movie, I know what they were thinking, okay? And I'm going to give spoilers. So if you don't want to have this movie spoiled for you, then I guess shut this video off now. But trust me, take my word before you go. Literally, you will shut this movie off 15 minutes into it probably. This movie is fucking terrible. It is. And I get what he was trying to do, okay? And it's directed by John E. Seymour, okay? I'm not going to give the cast because there's tons of people in here, but you won't recognize probably any of them. Basically what it is, I'll give you the synopsis. The internet watches live as reality show contestants struggle against time to see who will stay in solitary confinement the longest and take home the $1 million prize. Okay, so the first act is a struggle to get through in itself, okay? So we're introduced to all these fucking characters. I mean, 90% of them you just want to fucking punch in the face because their attitudes are just, and I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to show all aspects of human personality, right? We get the arrogant cocksuckers, we get the stuck-up bitches, you know, the people that think they're smarter than everybody else. We get all sorts, right? So we're introduced to these people through interviews, okay, which go on forever, okay? And then they're put back in this room. You know, I don't know, it's called a green room or whatever when you go on these things. And then I guess this doctor who is going to be watching these people, you know, they pick and choose who they want. Well, it shows them the contestants in this room, and they pick all of them but two. All right. But the contestants are all they're all over the board here. There's you know, the jock and the I already said, just everybody. You think up a person's type of personality and they're in this group. OK, so it's a wide variety of personalities. And what the gist is it's a reality TV show and they have to stay in this. I forget what the measurements are, but it's like a concrete room. It's not very big. It's like 6 by 6, maybe 7 by 7. And whoever can stay in this room the longest, like they're in their own individual rooms, wins $1 million. Okay. And I can't remember if there was a time limit given, if it was like a week or whatever. But if you can't make it or if you give up, then you just, because there's a camera up in the corner that films you, totally filmed, but you know what I mean? All you have to do is go like this and say, I want out, and it's over. Okay, so anyways, first act, we're put through this just over and over and over again, these initial interviews. Okay, and we see all these people, and it's right then, I thought, holy fuck, this movie better pick up because I'm already fucking bored, and I'm only 10 minutes into it. Then they go back into this room, this green room, and then they're all, you know, like, well, we're going to win $1 million. And some people are acting like they're idiots. You don't like any of these fucking characters. There might be a couple that you like, but for the most part, they're just fucking idiots. Okay. And then, so they pick these contestants and then they have to go through another round of fucking interviews. And we have to sit through interview after interview after interview. And I'm thinking, holy fuck. Like if this director, if his, you know, final, you know, what he was trying to do here was piss the viewer off and completely bore them out of their fucking minds, then he did it. Bravo. And then to make us sit through almost 2 fucking hours of this movie, because once they go through this interview process, then they're forcibly given a shower and then put in their fucking cell. All they have is a yoga mat, the clothes that they're given, which is a t-shirt and shorts and a bucket. And that's what they get to piss in and go to, you know, number 2. And that's it. Okay. So I'm thinking, okay, all right, we got through the first act here. Please let something fucking happen here. That's exciting. And God honestly, and this is a huge spoiler, so if you've made it this far, I'm going to ruin the movie for you, but trust me, nobody is going to make it through this fucking movie unless they're forced. All it is just shot after shot throughout the entirety of the fucking second act and the third act of these people slowly going insane. Okay, over the course, I think we make it to like day 12 or something like that. You know, they all have their little theories of how they're going to fucking, you know, beat everybody else and stay in these rooms the longest and stuff. And all it is once you get through the first act is second and third act of just slowly getting through these people going fucking bananas because they're in this room. And even the people that give up, you know, aren't let out. And every day they get like a takeout carton of oatmeal and a bottle of water. So I get it. You know, he's trying to show that people will slowly lose their fucking sanity no matter what system they're trying to fucking use. And, you know, one guy even kills himself, okay? But I'm just, 2 hours of this, like, God, honestly, you will not make it through. And there's no payoff. None. Zero. So again, if he's trying to condition us as a viewer to piss us off, then I guess this movie's a 10 out of 10, because not only was I bored to fucking tears throughout this movie, but I was pissed off because there's no fucking payoff at the end. Look, I enjoy movies where I don't have everything spoon-fed to me, but we are given nothing here other than it's a game show, but then halfway through we're thinking, well, is this a game show? Like, what the fuck's going on? So I guess, you know, there's that, but there's just nothing. It's so long and drawn out and boring, and you watch these characters that you give no fucking shits about, whether they live or die or starve to death, because you hate them from the initial interview, right? And then you have to sit through, you know, the second and third act camera shot, just flipping from screen to screen over the course of like 12 days. And this movie feels like fucking 12 days, believe me, just as they slowly go insane. And it's like, okay, we get it. I got this in the first, let's say the first hour. I get it, okay? I don't need another hour almost of this. So I don't fucking know. Like, I don't honestly, I like I always say, watch this movie, okay? But I promise you, okay, 95% of the people who rent this or go to watch it will not make it to the very end. And that's fine, because there is no fucking ending. The very end of this movie is like, you know, the final stage of them going bananas, okay? And then it just ends. It's rolls credits, and that's it. Like, we're never giving any, like, we never see if it's actually on TV. I mean, we're never given any background history on this doctor that's watching them on the computer screen. We only see him a couple times. Like, there's nothing. There's no fucking background on who's running this. And I guess that's supposed to be the mystery, but you're just so fucking annoyed and bored through the entirety of this fucking movie that you don't give a fuck. Like, I wanted them all to fucking die. At least something would fucking happen. Like, holy shit. Like, wow. I don't know. And I'm not being too hard. Sometimes I say, like, you know, maybe I'm being too hard. Go watch this. I am not. This movie is fucking terrible. Okay? Like, there's a story here, but it's so long. Like, honestly, this movie could be done in an hour and 15 minutes. Okay? But to make us sit here for almost 2 fucking hours and then not give us an ending, if that was your intention to piss us all off and have us not watch any more of your fucking movies, then bravo, you win, because you conditioned me to give this movie a shitty fucking review and be angry about it, because this movie is one of the worst movies I have ever fucking seen. I get the message, okay, but what's the message? I mean, people will watch anything for reality TV. We already know that. That if you throw someone in a fucking box, they're gonna go stir crazy after a fucking couple of days. We already fucking know that. Like, there's nothing new here. And then to subject us to this for almost 2 hours, like, wow. And I had to fucking sit through this fucking garbage. So anyways, I'm not even gonna give this movie a rating because it is that fucking bad. I don't care if it's low budget or not. And, you know, the acting, I guess, you know, wasn't too bad, but the direction here and the story is fucking abysmal. So, yeah, fuck me. Anyways, it's called Human Zoo. It should just be called Human and then a bunch of Z's, because literally you'll fall fucking asleep watching this movie. If you have insomnia and you can't sleep, put this movie in, and I promise you, you'll be fucking lights out within the first 20 minutes. And that's a sure fucking bet. Anyways, Human Zoo, check it out. See if I'm fucking exaggerating, because I know goddamn I'm not. This movie is fucking horrible, and it's boring as fuck. So anyways, guys, whatever. Stay scared until next time.